Hello friends, I am the DragonBornMask, and today we are finally going to get to our villagers. We have everything we need. We have wheat, we have sugarcane, we have books, we have plenty of paper, we have pumpkins and melons in the background waiting to harvest as soon as they grow. So we are all set. All I need to do is put a fence around this field, and we'll make them a little shelter here so that they have a place to get away from the mobs. And then we can start breeding them up, and then we will bring them over here, and they can live happily ever after in this wheat field. And then we can get going finally on our book trades and get our gear going. So let's get to it. We are now completely set up. We have everything we need. We got paper. I made a bunch of lecterns so we can do the lectern drop and get the trades that we want from this guy. So I'm going to show you how this is done. I've already done a couple of villagers, and I got some pretty good stuff already. I got protection 4, looting 3, and it happened relatively quickly. I recorded the second one, but the sound keeps messing up on my OBS recording software. I've been kind of fighting the sound lately for some reason, but I'm sure they'll work that out. Alright, so what we do here is I got the lectern. I got it next to my axe, so we can go back and forth real quick. So we drop the lectern, wait for him to take the job, check out what he has. Alright, nothing but a bookshelf. Drop it again. Efficiency. Efficiency is good, but we're looking for efficiency 5. Feather falling 1. We definitely want at least 4. I think that's a max is 4. So yeah, that's basically what we do until we get a good trade. Blast protection, nah. I think regular. I already got regular protection, so that's all I need there. Smite, nope. But so yeah, we just keep doing this until we find the good stuff. Actually, Riptide is pretty good, but I'm looking more for stuff for my tools, like mending, efficiency, unbreaking. So yeah, so I've done a lot of off-camera work, and we have built quite a few things to get everything all set up for this. We got our farm going pretty good. We got 4 farmers over there, so I'll show you that once we're done here. And you can see I'm 183 blocks out, and I think my base is around 50 blocks, so I'm far enough out to where these guys won't try to take like another job from these workstations. Because for some reason they just insist on clicking a job that's like 50 blocks away instead of the one that's in front of their face. Ooh, Fortune 2. Man, that's pretty good. I mean, 3 is the max, but sometimes it's really hard to find 3. And if I get Fortune 2, I'll just have to make 2 books and combine them. Let's try to keep going. This is my forever world. I want the max. Only the best books for this world. No messing around with combining. So yeah, so we'll just keep doing this. So we get what we're looking for. Alright, we got mending. That's a very important one. So mending will use whatever experience we get. It'll keep repairing the tool. So we will definitely lock that guy in. We got lots of paper. We'll just keep trading. Now, you only have to trade one time, and that will lock him into his job here. And that will lock his trade. So I can just trade that one time. Now he's locked in. He'll never change from this job now. But we'll still just get him leveled up one time. I got plenty of paper, so why not? Cool. Now he also sells lanterns. Now he has another book down here, but we don't know what it is until we level him up. That's kind of why we just go for the first trade till we get what we're looking for. Now we're kind of looking for specific things, but I kind of base it by, you know, what book is he offering. If it's like a 4 or 5, or if it's like a top-notch book, we'll definitely just go for it, even if it's not really something we need. But mending is definitely a need. So that was a good find there. All right, so we're gonna row back to our base, and you can see in a time lapse how far I had to dig out here. So basically, I just made a 2-wide chamber, tunnel through here with water. That way, I can just get the villagers out here pretty quickly, in and out. I brought it this far away so they wouldn't take other jobs. And it's just a lot less hassle, just doing them one at a time, and then just bring them over one at a time. Get them set up and established. Because if you just throw a bunch of beds there, they'll just breed, and then they'll pick beds that are 50 blocks away from them, and they'll get all mixed up. So one at a time works a little better. So we got a bit of progress done here off camera. I'll show you that in a minute. But this is their new home for the librarians. I haven't made it look too great right now, but we'll we'll make this look a little better later on here. Once we get more established. Alright, so he has his bed. See how he nicely linked to that bed. I'll give him his workstation. He should link to that here. There we go. Now he's all set. Break this boat. There. Now he should go there and go sleep. There. Now he should be all good. Alright, we got mending, we got protection, and we got looting. Yeah, so we're doing pretty good so far, actually. Sometimes this can be a really, really long process, but it's actually went pretty well. Okay, so I built this for the farmers. See, they each have their individual areas to sleep in. I even gave them all different doors. So this is a 4-plex. And I'd like to probably get 6 to 8 farmers. I think it'd be most efficient for the pumpkin melon trades to get the emeralds. But as I get more out here, I'll just keep expanding this way with it. So yeah, it gives them plenty of room. And then once their inventories get full, they'll drop all the wheat and seeds, and then we'll run some mine carts under there and collect it. So that'll be an automatic farm. So yeah, we did that. We did a little cleaning up around here. So now we got a nice stairway going up. Kind of cleaned up these edges a little bit, rounded them out a little. Did some terraforming. I got a cactus farm kind of going temporarily, but we're gonna make a nicer one of that. Oh well, they got flowers on top now. Okay, well that's new. Nice. What if you can harvest it? Well, you can. Well, look at that. Cactus flower. That's actually a pretty nice decoration. Nice. I don't know when they added that. I gotta start paying more attention to these things. Alright, so we got that guy. Let's continue on. Continue getting some more trades. We have been at this for quite a long time. But look at all this we have. I've been writing it down so I don't lose track. We have Power 5, Feather Falling 4, Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, Protection 4, Looting 3, Mending, Thorns 3, Silk Touch, Efficiency 5. So, the last one I've been working on for quite a while is trying to get sharpness for my sword. They're being a little stubborn, but we're going to keep working at it. So next, we're waiting for a villager to grow up so that they can be the next librarian. And we will continue doing the lectern drop. I'm trying to get sharpness 5. I came across like sharpness 3, and it's just not worth going through the trouble of upgrading it. You can combine books, like I could combine a 3 with a 3, and it would create a 4, but then I would need 2 4s to make a 5. So that means I would have to have like 4 3 books to make 2 4 books to make 1 5 book, if that makes sense. So it's a lot of hassle. I'd rather just sit here and wait for the max level of it. And that is just what we're doing now. So we're just gonna chill here AFK while I watch one of my Hermit Crafters streams and wait for these guys to grow up. We'll be back. We finally did it, my friends. We have sharpness. Now we can have a sharp sword. I only got 4, but I figure I don't use my sword all that much because I'm not really too much into PvP or PvE. So I figure I'll probably have to put 2 books together to make 5, but that's fine. I should only have to do that one time, so not a big deal. But yeah, we got pretty much everything I'm looking for. There's a few other smaller books that I might work on later, but for now, I think we're good. Power 5, Feather 4, Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, Protection 4, Looting 3, Mending, Thorns 3, Silk Touch, Efficiency 5, Sharpness 4. So that is going to get us going pretty well. So the next issue we're going to run into is experience. We got 37 so far, and that would get us started, but we're going to run out of that pretty fast. So the first thing I'll do is make an make a diamond pickaxe and get the maxed out version of that. That way we can go get some more diamonds and other stuff we need, and iron. And then we're going to build an experience farm, and we'll show you how we do that. We're also going to build a pumpkin farm. What else do we need? Whatever farms we need, we're going to start working on those, and that'll get us our maxed out tools. So thank you everybody for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode where we get our stuff upgraded and get some farms going. So thank you, friends. Y'all have a good day, and y'all take care.